Hey, do me a favor. Click the subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Thank you. Hi, thank you for watching Cooking with Victoria. Today we are going to make homemade mashed sweet potatoes. To do this, you'll need, just to start, your sweet potatoes. You need a potato peeler. You can peel them in your sink. You can get a very clean trash bag and peel them so that the peels are already in the bag, and all you have to do is put your potatoes in the sink, and then we'll continue from there. So let's start by peeling potatoes. If you want, you'll go ahead and get a pot and put it on the stove with water and put it on probably a medium to low heat to get it to boiling. That way when you're done peeling your potatoes, you can just put them in that boiling water, and that'll speed up the process for you. So we'll see you in a few. All right, so we have peeled our potatoes, our sweet potatoes, and we have rinsed them off. Now you're gonna cut them up, get them diced up however you like. And at this point, if you went ahead and put your water on the stove in advance, it should be boiling actually, or right at the point of boiling. So let's get them diced up and put into our water. And you can add a pinch of salt into your water as well. See you in a minute. You want to make sure you have a good cutting knife. And so I've cut mine up into circles. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these added into our water. So here's my water, okay? And now I'm going to place the sweet potatoes in my water. Okay, so I'm going to place them, and just place them in there. There's no specific way to do it. Just place them in your water. And the water will rise as you place your sweet potatoes in. So be careful not to overfill your pot. Okay. And I'm almost done here. I peeled 3, but I'm only going to use 2 in my case, because I'm cooking for 3 people. So the potatoes, sweet potatoes, were big, so I didn't need to peel all 3. You peel however many you need, okay, for your family, for whatever you're doing. So you want to make sure the water is covering your potatoes. In my case, it is not, so I'm going to go ahead and add, looks like I just need a cup, so let me get a cup of water. Okay, I have some water I'm going to add. All right, now my potatoes are covered. So now you just want to let them boil. They're going to boil for about 25 minutes. And they should be soft, okay? So at this point, you can put them on a medium high heat and let them boil. So we'll see you in 25 minutes. All right, guys, my timer just went off. It's been 25 minutes, and I did take my fork and check for tenderness. Some of them are tender, but for the most part, some of them need more time. So I'm going to go ahead and give them an additional 15 minutes. Check yours with the fork as well to see for doneness, how done they are. And if they're not done, you'll probably need about 15 more minutes. We'll come back and we'll check them to see how they're doing. And also, I just wanted to mention, I'm watching Stranger Things on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but OMG, it is so good. I am in love with the show. Anyhow, back to cooking. We'll see you in 15 minutes. All right, that is my timer going off. get that cut off. All right, and let me check my potatoes. All right, awesome. They are all tender. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and drain them in a strainer, or however you know, whatever your preference is. Go ahead and drain them, get all the water off. Turn your heat down, or you can turn it off. It's up to you. I'm going to put mine on low. And after I get them drained and strained, I will put them back in the same pot, and we're going to add the rest of our ingredients, and we'll be through. Okay? Now, if you don't want to put them back in the same pot, you definitely can put them in a bowl. Okay? A bowl is recommended because you'll need a potato smasher in order to smash your potatoes, or if you want, you can use a blender. I'm gonna use a blender, a one-handed blender, and I'm gonna get mine mixed up, but that's later. So first, let's drain our potatoes, get all the water off, and put them in a bowl. Alright, I have drained my potatoes, sweet potatoes. So now what I'm going to do is add a half a stick of butter, and you do the same. And let's add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We are going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and we're going to add a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Alright, there is my half a stick of butter. Alright, now we're going to add our teaspoon of vanilla extract, whatever brand you like. Okay, that's going in. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and it smells lovely, y'all. I know y'all smell that. It smells so delicious. Alright. Here is our teaspoon of of cinnamon. Sorry, guys. The vanilla just smells so lovely. Now we're going to add a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg. All right. Now we have our half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Now you'll want to get your potato smasher, and you can use your potato smasher and smash the potatoes, sweet potatoes, with the butter. Or what you can do, and this is what I suggest, you get your blender and just on a low speed, you blend everything together. I have a one-hand blender, and that's what I'm going to do. So let's get our blenders, whatever method you're going to use. Right, I have my one-hand blender, and I'm going to put it on the lowest speed I have, and I'm going to slowly blend everything in. Okay, now that I have everything, all the potatoes smashed, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up, and I'm going to blend everything together. Okay, you do the same. All right, as you see, I have mashed everything together. Now our last step, you have a choice. You can put regular white sugar, You can use organic sugar, which is going to be brown, or you can use the actual brown sugar. So what I suggest, you taste your potatoes first to see if you like the natural sweetness of the potato, which I definitely do. I love it. But I am still going to go ahead and add some additional sugar. And I'm actually going to use organic sugar. And I am only going to add not even a half a cup, 1/4 of a cup. So go ahead and get whatever type of sugar you want. But if you want to do it my way, you can grab a 1/4 cup of organic sugar. I want to come back and show y'all what it looks like. Here's the organic. I have the Great Value brand of cane sugar. Okay, and see, it's brown. And it's cold because I keep mine in the fridge. So I'm gonna add 1/4 of a cup of this right now. You do the same for whatever sugar you're using. All right, here's 1/4 cup of sugar. Let's get it mixed in. All right, this is the sugar blended in. It looks good. I am going to go ahead and get a taste to see if it's to my satisfaction. You do the same. And that is good. Now, one more trick. If it's not sweet enough, go ahead and add you another 1/4 of a cup. If not, leave it just like it is. And now we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. All right, here is my 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. I squeezed it from a fresh lemon. Going in, and let's get that mixed in. All right, I've added the lemon juice and I've gotten it mixed in. Look at how beautiful that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and taste it, and I suggest you do the same to see if it's to your liking. Delicious, y'all. Okay, now that lemon is so good. I'm actually gonna add another 1/2 teaspoon of lemon to my potatoes. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and put this back on the stove. You can use your same pot, get a spatula, scrape this out of your bowl, and put it on low heat, like a very medium low heat, and you want to let this cook for at least 10 minutes because you want to give all of these ingredients time to marry each other, to marinate, so that your flavor will come out even more. All right, so let's do that. All right, I have my potatoes back in my pan, and I have mine on it's 1/2 of a medium to low heat, and I am going to let them cook, like I said, for about 10 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna do 15 minutes, and I'm gonna cover it. Now, if you notice that they start to boil like this, that's fine. You may have to take a spatula and stir them, but if they're boiling too much, then you'll just want to turn the heat down, because you don't want them to stick if you're using a pan that's not non-stick. All right, so we'll see you in 15 minutes. All right, guys, I am back, and I wanted to show you what it looks like, the sweet mashed potatoes after 15 minutes. I'm trying to let the steam clear, and this is just on low heat. I reduced it down to low heat. So you see how that looks? So my edges look, okay? Almost looks like a pie, huh? But it's not. Anyhow, see how the color changed? That's because all those ingredients and the butter and everything has cooked together. So now Like I said, I've already got mine down on low heat. You can turn yours off if you want to, especially if you're getting ready to serve dinner. Go ahead and turn these off, and we're gonna get ready to plate them up. All right, y'all, here is the big reveal on our homemade mashed sweet potatoes. This is what it should look like, okay? Got some extra butter there in the middle. Sprinkle some extra cinnamon. Okay. And give you that in-depth look so you can see the richness in the color. See how rich that color is? Look at that. And I had some whipped butter that I put on top of that. Just looks good, y'all. It's just delicious. Look at that. All right, so now that you got a good look, we are going to go in for the taste. All right, so here we go. Father, Lord God, thank you for these homemade mashed sweet potatoes. Lord, thank you for all of the YouTubers around the world that have watched this video or that are watching it and that are going to make these for their family. Lord, I ask that you would continue to bless all the YouTubers around the world to continue to prosper in whatever their endeavors are. That you would continue to bless us with love, peace, joy, and happiness, and grace. All these things we ask in your name. Amen. All right, so let's dive in. The butter is melting, so let's get that stirred in. Yes, nice and hot, y'all. And the first bite goes to you, of course. Look at all that steam. Here we go. Dive in. Ooh, how is it, y'all? You say what? It smells good. So you telling me it's good? It tastes good? Oh, really? Better than anything you've ever had? Honey, let me get a bite. Okay, my turn. You know what? I think y'all onto something. This is good. Let me go in for another bite. Lord have mercy. I know that y'all know what y'all talking about. These here homemade mashed sweet potatoes are the bomb.com. And that's because you made them by watching Cooking with Victoria. This is one of my original recipes. It was handed down to me from my grandmother on my father's side. So I want to pay homage to her in this video. And I hope that you guys will make this for Thanksgivings and Christmas and any holiday that you love, or with any meal that you have for your friends, family, co-workers. They are going to love them. The texture is just amazing. It's so smooth and silky and velvety, and the flavor is just, it's unexplainable. Make them and you will see. God bless you, and I thank you for watching. Until next time, be blessed. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks for watching Cooking with Victoria. Tell all your friends. I know you're going to love it. Peace.